Welcome back, YouTube. Brandon Marvin here, talking about my shit hit the fan weapons. Uh, well, I just got my three right here for now. I got another Moisen that's actually sporized. It's AIT black synthetic stock, and it has a scope mount right here, and the bolt has been worked on, so it's a nice smooth gun. It's really good. That's my hunting rifle for the year. And so just to let you know, I do have another rifle I plan on using. Okay, in the meantime, here is my main weapon. My Warsk 1063 AK-47. This is, pretty much tactical out. I'm going to add a front forward grip on here and probably get, extended mags. I don't know. 30 rounds. It's good for me. Just a little bit about it. I have an upgraded stock on here with a little secret compartment. It's right back here. You sit there and you press the little levers. You open it, and right inside you can hold your batteries and stuff like that. It's a 6-position extendable stock, so it can, different places it will extend. And right here, it has a recoil relief spring on there, so every time you shoot it, it recoils a little bit, so you don't get the full effect. Of course, this is a semi-automatic weapon, so it really doesn't matter. It just makes it virtually like a 22 almost. I have an upgraded AK-47 grip on here. It's fitted basically just to me. Underneath you have a little hidden compartment I'm going to use. I don't know. Put like cigarettes or something in there. I don't know what I'll put in there. But I upgraded this the trigger to a Tapco trigger. So it's a nice, smooth, crisp pull. Up front, I have a Tapco handguard. It did have a railing up here. I took that off because it messed with my front sights. But yeah, underneath it has a railing mount system where I mounted a 45-degree angle mount onto that, and then mounted my flashlight on there using a scope mount that I had lying around. So it's kind of cool. Really bright kind of flashlight I'll use. Up front, if you can see, I don't know if you can see, sights here are painted white. Anytime there's just a hint of light on that, it lights it up, where you can see it. Makes it a little better so you can distinguish your rear sight tube post between the front sight post. So, nice little add-on. And then a Tapco muzzle brake on there. Six-hole vent on top and then 3 on the sides. Really reduces recoil. So on top of the recoilless stock back there, muzzle brake, and the fact that it's a semi-automatic gun, it's virtually nothing almost on the recoil. I mean, the metal and everything's still standard. I've worked on it a little bit so it's smooth. But a lot of people argue that the 1063 Warsk is a bad rifle. I say it's, kind of a luck of the draw. I haven't had problems with mine at all. A lot of people say the magazine, wiggles. Even with steel mags in there, mine really doesn't wiggle. I guess I just got a good one. So, that's my main rifle. My sidearm. As you can tell, I'm into surplus guns. Surplus guns are cheap. They've been used in wars. They're reliable. They're here for a reason. It's like your Glock. What war has that been used in besides maybe some, guerrilla war fighters? I don't know. But surplus guns, I feel, are very useful. They're here for a reason. A lot of people love them because they do work. My sidearm is a Model 57 Tokarov. It's a Zeiss staff. I don't know That's the correct way to pronounce it. It's a Yugo model. It's the extended version. A lot of them hold 7 or 6 rounds. This one holds 8. One in the chamber. So 9 rounds total. It's a good gun. It's based off the 1911, as you can see here in the front, alongside. In my other video, I will tell you how this does resemble the 1911, but everything about it is almost 1911 except for the end. It's a really good gun, really easy to take apart, really accurate. I love it. My next rifle is my Mosin Nagant. Like I said, my scoped one that's all tactical out, that's the one I'd probably carry. In the meantime, this gun would go to one of my brothers or, a family member of mine, something like that, where they can, take a rifle instead of having nothing but a knife. I probably wouldn't use this like it is. I'd use my tactical one with the upgraded scope on the front, and it's nice and lightweight. I'd probably hand that off while I'm not using it to one of my brothers as well. So, I could have 2 people armed along with me, so that'd equal 3, armed people. Take the same caliber. I have thousands and thousands around for this gun. So it's, I'm not worried about running out. A little bit about this. This one is worked on, so the bolt does not stick when I shoot it. That's actually the best part about it. I chose this rifle because the bolt was very slick. Then I worked on it a little bit, and it no longer sticks. So I don't have to carry a 2x4 with me to knock it down. The 7.62 cartridge times 54R, sorry, is a good, long-range weapon. A lot of people will sit there and go, well, your AK is, not as good as my AR. I feel that an AK-47 is more reliable than an AR. It's, it's not going to get you on range, but I'm probably not going to engage a target at 300 yards unless I'm using this. Yeah, your AR may be able to shoot farther. Yeah, it may be able to have more tactical stuff on it, things like that. But what happens when it jams? All that shit becomes useless. This thing will not jam. I mean, yeah, if you put a rock right in the bolt, it may jam, but that's just one of those deals. It's like any gun will. Tokarev, simple design, very reliable. I don't plan on that jamming on me unless a cartridge gets stuck. Mosin Nagant, 5-round bolt action. It's not going to jam a whole lot. I mean, after a while, it may get a little sticky. That's about it. A little more on my AK. I feel that 30 rounds is kind of enough. Because after 30 rounds, and if I still haven't, terminated my target, I'm probably going to be, heading the other direction at that point. I don't want to sit there and waste a good 100+ rounds on a target that, maybe 1 or 2 different targets that I'm probably not really worried about. They may just be passing. They may have thought I was a looter or something like that. I'm not really going to stay there and fight. I'm going to, do what's necessary, have the weapons I need if I need them. So, that's my deal on that. AK-47, I spent about $700 on this total. Pretty cheap gun. Like I said, ARs, you can get up into 1,000, 2,000. A lot of people are like, oh, my Colt, will beat yours in range. Yeah, I'll beat mine in range, but, what happens if you get dirt in that thing? Don't tell me that, oh, it won't jam or anything like that. Bullshit. Carrying an M4 for years in the service, honestly, every time that thing got dirt in it, it would jam the fuck up. So, that's just my experience with them. I don't like them. It's a bitch to clean. Any AR-based rifles, AR-15 based, M4 based rifles will jam when you get dirt and stuff like that in the bolt. Too much excessive carbon gets in there. It just builds up. And it's a bitch to clean. AK-47, I could sit there and, corrosive ammo even. I can run 2,000 rounds to this thing, no problem. I can literally shoot this thing without the dust cover on. No problem whatsoever. It's just that good of a gun. Now, on range, probably not. But, other than that, I'm able to put enough rounds downrange in order to do that. Like I said, if I was going to engage a target 300 meters and above, I probably would use this. But like I said, I'm probably not going to engage targets at 300 meters or more. It's just one of those deals. I can escape unless I'm in an open field, you know, fighting British warfare, some bullshit like that. It's just my deal on that. Up close, the AK will do great. You know, if I had to go through a building, this would be the gun I'd use. It's just what I'd use. Thank you for listening today. If you have any questions, comments, or future videos you'd like to see, leave them in the comments. Thank you, and subscribe, like this video.